Do you remember KeyForge? I was doing my usual perusal of the YouTubes trying to find more new card games I can play while I wait for Battle Spirit Saga news. And that's when I found this little guy. So let's talk about it.
But now you're gone again. I'll take all your issues, you can have my friends. I don't miss seeing and miss you on my phone screen. Now I save the tissues that you bought me from a nosebleed. I don't think about you, but it don't sleep.
KeyForge is a game released in 2018 and designed by Richard Garfield. And if you don't know who that is, either you've been living under a rock or you just don't play card games. In KeyForge, players take on the role of Archons in the world of the Crucible. Each Archon races to be the first to collect a resource called Amber and forge 3 keys. But the thing that makes KeyForge truly unique is the fact that, well, every deck is unique. Instead of buying packs of cards and using those cards to construct decks, the process of deck building is removed entirely, having players only buy the decks themselves. What makes these decks so special is that every deck you buy is completely unique from every other deck in the world. This is meant to emulate the feeling of being a kid on the playground with nothing but your deck made of crappy commons and rares you got from buying packs at Walmart because you begged your mom for 30 minutes. And while this meant your decks were pretty cheeks overall, they definitely held a lot more personal value. After all, it was your deck. No one else had it. I mean, how would they? The kids on the playground weren't buying boxes. Unless you were Jimmy. And that's what made those times really special, honestly. The way in which KeyForge attempts to emulate this is by taking a pool of 370 cards and having an algorithm randomly pick and choose 36 of them to construct a deck that is wholly unique from any other deck in the world. Barring a couple caveats, of course, in that every deck is evenly split among 3 different houses, and some liberties are taken so that certain card synergies can exist, right? You don't have one card that searches a card that isn't in your deck. No, if a card says it searches another card, that other card is guaranteed to be in your deck. While some people, myself included, don't really like the idea of removing the deck building aspect, it does clear up some negative areas that were associated with deck building, such as net decking and overpriced staples. KeyForge has taken steps to ensure that you don't open a deck of unsynergistic commons while your buddy over here opens a deck of busted super rares. Now, of course, some decks are going to be stronger than others. It wouldn't be a card game if that wasn't the case, but the rules give you plenty of avenues to just straight up outmaneuver and outplay stronger decks, which is really nice, so you won't just get waffle stomped by your buddy Greg who just happened to open some stupid busted combo. And speaking of rules, let's talk about that. Just kidding. While I would love to spend 15 minutes teaching you how to play KeyForge and about its various rules and mechanics, there are plenty of other excellent resources out there that can do the same that won't make this video 40 minutes long. For example, Ghost Galaxy has a nice overview of the game on their YouTube channel. The KeyForge Game Found page is a really nice quick start learn to play thing. And even the professor from Tolarian Community College has an excellent video teaching you how to play the game in less than 15 minutes, and I highly recommend you go watch that if you're interested in learning KeyForge's rules. Now, what I can talk about is the cards themselves, so let's go take a look at those. Alright, so this is going to be just as much of a first impression as it is for y'all, because outside of the basic rules, I really don't know much about this game, so I figured we'll just dive in together and experience it. So let's bust this thing open, why don't we? Alright, so our deck is... ooh, very nice. We got Furtive Harmony of the Labyrinth. We got, I know the houses. We got Logos. I clearly don't know the house. We got Logos, Dis, and Sanctum. Can I just tear this part apart? Is there a tab? There should be a tab. There's no tab. Nope. Alright, one moment, please. Okay, that was way harder than I thought it was going to be. Alright, so every deck comes with a deck list and a QR code that you can scan to submit your deck officially so that you own it, which is really, really cool. So yeah, let's just start taking a look. First up, we got an artifact. These guys you just play to the board and they just chill there like enchantments. They kind of have a passive. So this one is I can sacrifice it. For the remainder of the turn, each friendly creature cannot be dealt damage. Oh, cool. So I can protect my guys. That's pretty dope. Pretty dope. We have a gatekeeper with some really good looking art. We got take hostages and action, which we can just play from our hand, and it does what it says and then goes to our graveyard. So like a spell or like an instant in other games. We have 3 of those. All right. Another creature. This one looks really cool. All the Sanctum cards look awesome. Oh, we have 2 of it. Sick. Oh, look at this. Lion Boutrim. Man, this game has really good art. Next we got Logos, the little robot boys. We got Scientificial hack. What? Scientificial hack? We're just gonna move on from that. Memory chip. This card's an equation? This thing's a whole math problem. No wonder I can't pronounce it. I'm bad at math. Oh no. This game might be bad for me, guys. Jargogel? Okay, never mind. We're back on track. I like his mustache. It looks nice. Wild Wormhole? I think I saw a playmat with these on it. With this art. So that's pretty good. Play the top card of your deck. That's pretty dope. You got standardized testing. Oh no, get that. Oh, 2 of them? Oh no, get that away from me. I don't want to see that. No. I'm past that. I don't need any more of that. And yeah, now we're into the Dis, the spooky demon alien guys. I like these guys a lot. They seem really, really cool. We got Shadow of Dis. We got Gungoozle. Love these names. 3 Gungoozles. Really good. Deal 3 damage to a creature. If it's not destroyed, its owner discards a random card. This seems pretty sick. You just play it, bing something for 3, and if it don't die, the opponent discards a card. That seems cool. I like that a lot. Yerk. And that's our deck. I really like the look of these cards. I think they look really nice. They feel pretty nice. All the art on them is really good. I think the layout's great. The cards look super simple, which is nice, and like they're all very easy to understand, but the gameplay feels very in-depth, which is super cool. But yeah, this is my first KeyForge deck. Now how about, instead of me rambling about this, we go plug this deck into the internet and see what it has to say. So there's this really cool site called decksofkeyforge.com. Where you can load up your deck and it'll show you all this cool stuff about your deck with all these stats and all these numbers and all this stuff I don't really know about. But I've gone ahead and I've loaded up our deck so we can take a look. Things that I do know is that SAS, it actually highlight over stuff. It tells you its synergy and anti-synergy rating, all synergy, blah, 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 blah. Basically, this is like the big overall number. If you just want a quick glance at how good the deck is, this is it. And we got a 64 SAS, which I don't know if that's good or not. I think it's like okay. If I went to this star button, it says we're 54%, which means we're one of like the middle 50% decks according to SAS. So we got a pretty average deck here. But you know, I think that's pretty okay considering this is our first deck ever. I think starting with an average one is it's pretty good, pretty not bad. You can check out all kinds of stuff. We have synergy. We have some anti-synergy apparently, which really sucks. We have like Amber Control. We have stuff like the breakdown of like we have actions, creatures, and artifacts and stuff. We have the percentile raging, so we have like good efficiency, we have good disruption, we have some good creature protection and recursion, but we have really bad expected ember. We don't make a lot of ember, which really sucks. Our effective power is like 0, but we have good creature control. Not a lot of ember control. So we're playing kind of like a hard like control deck, right? We have a lot of disruption, we protect our guys, we bring them back, we blow up their guys. So that's kind of cool. Then it gives you all these synergy details, and oh my gosh, it's kind of overwhelming. So yeah, that's KeyForge, a really cute game that looks like it'd be a lot of fun on the kitchen table and maybe even competitively. I think it looks pretty cool, and I hope that after watching this video, you think that too. I don't know if I'll be doing more content on this game, probably not with all that's coming out right now. I just wanted to take a look at the game real quick because I thought about it and I thought it'd be fun to talk about. But I have been editing this video for what feels like forever now.
I feel like I've been here for years.
So I think it's time I finally upload it. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and if you want to see more content like this, be sure to let me know in the comments. Also be sure to like and subscribe for any future content I'm putting out. I got some things planned, and I hope y'all have a good one and maybe even go check out KeyForge.